ZVZ. fLip versus SouthPark on Blue Storm. Blue Storm! In the top right as the white Zerg, we have fLip. And in the bottom left, as the yellow Zerg, we have SouthPark, who is currently up 1-0 in this best of 3. Can he win this game and advance to the round of 32? Or is fLip going to take it to a third and final game? Nina, I totally would too, because no one would be able to see it. See, I'm sneaky. I'm sneaky. I could shave my head and you wouldn't even know it. Anyway. Drones being made. No 5-pool shenanigans as we saw earlier today. And any 9-pool? Any 9-pool? Nope, Overlord and no Overlord. So we are going to see a 9-pool from SouthPark and an overpool from fLip. So going to be identical builds to last game. Let's see if fLip can change the outcome though in this game. Yes, I have Skype. Anyway, yep, going to be overpool versus 9-pool. So let us see what happens. I feel like the cast is getting more and more random. Like, could you imagine someone who watches the VODs, but they don't like watch it all in one go? So they just like watch, I don't know, like one VOD a day or something, or one series a day. And then as the series goes on, like as the hours drag on, well, first of all, I start losing the ability to enunciate words. That's number one. And second of all, I just start talking about random shit. I respond to random questions in the chat. I don't even respond to like every question. I just glance over, I just pick a random line that has my name in it, and then I just answer that question. And it's completely out of context and has nothing to do with what I was talking about. I think that's actually a good plan for this cast, because it actually saves me from having to think about what the players are doing. So you see, like fLip is making 6 lings. He's going straight for lair before pool. He's doing the same thing as last game, whereas SouthPark is making speed. But you see, that's complicated. That requires insight into ZVZ, which I mean, I'm terrible at casting ZVZ. So I think it would in fact be much more beneficial for me to just answer random things. Like, for example, right now I see Casey typing to me in all caps, which is probably important. I don't know. Anyway. So SouthPark going in, gonna have speed, faster speed against slower lair once again. Oh no, SouthPark's on move command. Wait, what the? Okay, so SouthPark was on move. fLip got like 3 free shots in and then ran away. Well, that was bizarre. That was interesting. Okay, anyway, the lair is almost done. SouthPark's lair is on the way, but it is significantly slower. And I think fLip, I mean, if he suspects the same build as last game, he should play defensive. Yeah, it looks like that is in fact what he's going to do. Going to do an arc here at his natural. And their speed is finished. Can he close the arc though before it finishes? Oh no, he's going to get in! I can't tell who's got a better position right here. It looks really close, and it looks like fLip will barely take it, but here are the reinforcements from SouthPark. Is it going to be enough? It's 2 lings against 4, but fLip's 4 are running away. When you have superior ling numbers, you should retreat. The Art of War by ISL2 fLip. Okay, I mean, I'm sure some, wise guy in the channel is going to be like, well, his lings were damaged. No! You're wrong. He had 4 lings against 2 and he ran away. He wasn't a Mang. He wasn't a Mang. Anyway, Spire is down for both players. Obviously, fLip's will be a bit ahead. But once again, I don't know if it's far enough ahead that he'll be able to get in and do enough damage with the Mutus. He might just get this Overlord. And actually, where is his own Overlord? Looks like his own Overlord is heading back here. So, I don't know. I mean, if he can get an Overlord, that'll be a nice win. But yeah. Chogelings of SouthPark are running around right now. And will the Overlord see them? I think the Overlord actually does see them, interestingly enough. I think the Lings don't see the Overlord, but the Overlord sees the Lings. And, uh oh, here we have an engagement. It looks like he's trying to sneak. Oh, nope. Gonna group them together. Is this even numbers? I think this is even Ling numbers. SouthPark might have one or two extra. And looks like here's the engagement. And, oh no, fLip's Lings are going AFK on the side, but it looks like it doesn't matter. It's gonna be close. No, one mutant is out though, so fLip should be okay here. SouthPark just gonna go for some drones. And will he get one? Drone it! Drone it! Drone it! Drone it! He's gonna get... No! 2 HP left on the drone. Barely saved. And right now, what is the drone situation? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 against 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. Even drone counts. So once again, a very, very tight game right here, as ZVZ often is. But yeah, somehow, despite different the diverging openings, both players coming to essentially the exact same point here in the mid game. I'm sure Day9's made a podcast about that. Anyway, looks like we have a 4-ish mutas out, and looks like these are 2 well stacked. I don't think that's quite 4 though. It looks like only 2 or 3. It looks like actually only 2, so SouthPark, even though he's equal on drones, is a bit behind on the mutant count, which you would expect given that fLip's Spire did finish a reasonable amount ahead of SouthPark's. So he's just going to do some stacking, and both players just flying around their bases, keeping their mutas in a tight group here. Some Scourge being made now for SouthPark. Let's actually look at the food counts. 24 against... Wow, 24 against... Well, 25 now. 26. Looks like he did the build a creep and cancel a trick in order to get an extra supply and go into the red, but he's now back in the green. Excuse me. Had to get a drink of water. Actually, I just remembered I have these lozenges in my jacket pocket. I should go eat one. Anyways, Overlord's flying around. I mean, both players just massing up right now. Neither player willing to commit, but SouthPark going for air weapons and no upgrade from fLip. Now, air weapons is not quite as useful as air carapace because air carapace does help against the bounce damage as well. So it's in fact applied 3 times per muta shot, whereas the attack bonus does affect your bounce, but it's cut in third each time. So you get +1 damage on your initial shot, and then plus a 3rd damage on the next shot, and then plus a 9th damage on the last shot. So it's not as effective as the carapace, which is +1 against all 3 shots. However, it is slightly cheaper, and it does finish faster than carapace, so it will come into effect much sooner. But it looks like it won't come into effect in time for fLip's attack, though. Now, can fLip micro down these Scourge, and what about the Scourge of his own? It looks like a lot of the Scourge do land. The mutant numbers are very, very close. I can't tell who's going to come out ahead. It looks like fLip is going to bring in some more Scourge, but SouthPark seems to have more mutas anyway, and it's closer to his own base, so the reinforcement route is shorter. fLip is barely gonna come out ahead, and yes, fLip will come out ahead. Meanwhile, fLip has also taken his own expansion, so fLip is in a great position right now. Looks like he will be able to even up the series here. And wow, killing those Scourge, not gonna get a hit off. Scourging SouthPark's muta, GG. And once again, a very quick and dirty ZVZ, ladies and gentlemen, that will be taken to a 3rd game.